Fallout from an allergen mistake. Recalls due to undeclared allergens in food are increasing. Many of these are the result of labeling mistakes. In this post, I explore what happens when a labeling mistake isn't discovered in time for the allergen-containing food to be removed from the market. Recalls due to undeclared allergens are at an all-time high in the United States and Australia, with the United Kingdom also reporting a major problem with allergen-related recalls. In Australia, the most common trigger for an allergen recall is a customer complaint. Customer complaints? Oh dear. A customer complaint most likely means an allergic consumer had a reaction to a food containing undeclared allergens, and such reactions, as we know, can be deadly. Unfortunately, one consumer in the USA, Orla Baxendale, did not survive a packaging mistake. She ate cookies that contained undeclared peanuts in January in the USA. She had an anaphylactic reaction to the peanuts. Despite using an EpiPen, according to her estate's attorneys, she died. And sorry, if I said that a bit funny, I'm trying to do this podcast episode in one take. Despite using an EpiPen, according to her estate's attorneys, she died. In the wake of her death, the cookie manufacturer claimed they had told the retailer who was purchasing in bulk and packing the cookies into smaller packs that the product had changed. The retailer, they inferred, had not acted to update the ingredient list and warning statements on the packs. A recall ensued because the cookies contained undeclared peanuts and eggs. Now a lawsuit has been filed against the food outlet and several of its employees, as well as its supplier, over the death. The lawsuit alleges that the retailer failed to update the labels it used when repackaging the cookies, even though it was notified by the manufacturer on multiple occasions about changes to the cookies, which occurred months before Ms. Baxendale's death. The complaint also alleges that the retailer's label control systems were, and I'm quoting here, broken, unreliable, inherently dangerous, undependable, untrustworthy, erratic, and deplorable. For its part, the retailer says they were unaware of the recipe change, with Stu Leonard Jr., CEO, saying, "We bought the cookies from an outside supplier and, unfortunately, the supplier changed the recipe and started going from soy nuts to peanuts, and our chief safety officer here at Stu Leonard's was never notified." Takeaways for food professionals. In this case, the wrongful death lawsuit is being made against employees of the company that sold the cookies, as well as the company itself. These employees could face a difficult time if the matter goes to court. They will have to defend their actions or collect evidence to show the court they were unaware of the formulation change. The court could find them personally liable for some of the costs being sought by the plaintiffs. Scary stuff. I often hear of food quality and safety professionals who are worried that the operational systems they work in or with are broken, and lament that they don't have the power to fix these systems on their own. In this case, an allegedly broken system has led to food professionals facing litigation. Worse still, a person lost their life. The big takeaway: if you work at a place where you fear major negative food safety outcomes from a broken system and where your concerns are not listened to, carefully consider whether you would want to face consequences like this if something was to go seriously wrong. In short, a peanut allergic woman died after eating cookies that contained undeclared peanuts. The manufacturer says they told the retailer who was packing the cookies about a formulation change months before the death. The retailer claims they were unaware. Employees of the retailer as well as the company have been named in a wrongful death lawsuit and may have to defend their actions before a civil court. And as always, you will find links to the sources that I've used for this piece in the email and the post. And you can check out issue 123 for another article very similar to this, which was a case study into an allergen death from tiramisu.